Om Shanti. Today, lovely Baba's Murli of 4th January 2026 and the revised date is 30th November 2008, where Baba says, just put a full stop and imbibe complete purity, and by giving Sakash with your mind, do the service of giving souls a drop of happiness and peace. Baba explains the significance of this very small age, that is confluence age, and how significant is this age. Because this is the time where we accumulate the income for the entire cycle, and to open the account of elevated actions, and this is the only time. Because this is the time where we can accumulate an income or the reward for the entire cycle. That happens only when we understand the significance of this age. Baba had also explained that 1 second of this confluence age is equal to 1 year. So this is the time to fill our aprons with the jewels of knowledge, powers, virtues, and elevated actions, charitable actions. Because Baba has come, and he has come by keeping the heaven on his palm. So in order to go to that heaven, we have to become Sato Pradhan. So in order to be worthy of going into that age, we have to remove the alloy in our thoughts, which is there in our thoughts, words, actions, sanskars. So Baba says the alloy refers to the laziness, carelessness, and jealousy, etc. So when this alloy gets removed, it gets removed through the effort or through awareness, through our state of mind, then we will be able to receive the inheritance of Baba, that is heaven. So Baba just throws the light on the significance of imbibing that complete purity. What's that complete purity for you Brahmins? So let's listen to Baba's direct versions. Today, Bap Dada is seeing great children from everywhere. What greatness did he see? You have easily shown what the world considers impossible to be possible. And that is the vow of purity. All of you have made the vow of purity, haven't you? Baba is asking, are you? All of you have taken the vow of purity. What do you say? Yes, Baba. So you have made a vow to Bap Dada to have the determined thought for transformation, to make this vow, that is Vrat in Hindi, which means to bring about transformation with your attitude. That is the transformation from body consciousness into that soul conscious stage. What transformation have you brought in your attitude? You had the thought that you are all brothers. With the transformation of your attitude, in devotion too, they make vows for so many things. However, all of you have had this determined thought through the Father, because the foundation of Brahmin life is purity. And it is with purity that you have God's love and all godly attainments. Mahatmas consider it to be difficult and impossible, whereas you consider purity to be your original religion. Bab Dada is seeing that there are some very good children who have had the thought and they are showing determination for the transformation in a practical
और
way.
दृढ़ संकल्प द्वारा प्रैक्टिकल में परिवर्तन दिखा रहे हैं।
Bab Dada is giving many blessings from his heart to such great children everywhere.
बाप दादा बहुत बहुत दिल से दुआएं देते हैं जिन्होंने
Those
को
who
धारण
have
स्वरूप दिखाया।
taken the vow and they have shown practically, all of you are also experiencing purity in your thoughts, words, actions, attitude, and vision, aren't you?
वृत्ति
The attitude of purity means to have good wishes and pure feelings for each and every soul.
पवित्रता की ज्योति अर्थात हर एक आत्मा प्रति शुभ भावना शुभ कामना दृष्टि द्वारा हर एक आत्मा
The vision of purity means to see every soul in their soul conscious form and also to constantly to experience yourself in that soul conscious state. Always your vision should be towards that soul which is located in the center of the forehead.
वही प्रकाश बिंदु
That sparkling star must be visible.
स्वयं को भी सहज सदा
So Baba says the vision of purity means to see every soul in their soul conscious form and to experience yourself easily in that soul conscious stage. The importance of Brahmin life is purity in your thoughts, words, actions.
मन की पवित्रता का सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड हो गया तो सारी गुणों की
When there is purity in the mind, then the entire, the complete purity will be imbibed very easily. Because if there is no purity, then the praise of Brahmin life, which is to give blessings to yourself with the power of purity, then what blessings would you be able to give?
क्या दुआ देते
What do you give?
पवित्रता द्वारा सदा स्वयं को भी खुश अनुभव करें।
You experience yourself to be happy because of purity, and you also experience give happiness to others because
चलित बातें
you don't entertain negativity or unnecessary stuff.
नहीं देती पवित्र आत्मा को
Pure souls receive three special blessings.
विशेष वरदान मिलते हैं। कौन से तीन विशेष
What are those three blessings?
एक
One is to give blessings to the one is to give blessings to the self,
सहज बाप का
and so you become easily loved by the Father. Secondly, you become the nearest and the dearest child of the Father, the bestower of blessings.
निरस्त बच्चा बन जाए।
And this is why you easily receive blessings from the Father and constantly receive them.
वह प्राप्त होती है और
Thirdly, you also continue to receive blessings from those
और सदा भी प्राप्त होती है। तीसरा
you continue to receive blessings from those who are the special instruments of the Brahmin family.
विशेष निमित्त बने हुए हैं उन्हों द्वारा भी दुआएं मिलती रहती हैं। तीनों की
With blessings from all three, you constantly continue to fly and make others fly.
और उड़ाता है। तो आप
So, all of you should check yourselves and all of you should ask yourselves and you should check, do I constantly experience the power of purity and the fruit of purity?
फल सदा अनुभव करते हैं। सदा
Do I constantly experience the power of purity and the fruit of purity? Do I constantly or always have that spiritual intoxication and pride in my heart? Sometimes, When some children celebrate a meeting at Amrit Vela, they have a heart to heart conversation. Do you know what they say?
रूरिहान करती हैं तो मालिक हैं क्या करें पवित्रता द्वारा जो अतीन्द्रिय
They don't always have the fruit of supersensuous joy that you receive by having purity.
अनुभव होता
Sometimes they experience, sometimes they don't.
कभी रहता कभी
Because supersensuous joy is the fruit of purity.
पवित्रता का फल ही है अतीन्द्रिय तो अपने
So ask yourself, who am I?
मैं कौन हूँ? कितनी जगह के बिंदु बाबा हम बच्चों को
These are the checking points.
सदा अतीन्द्रिय सुख
Do I constantly stay in that experience of supersensuous joy, or only sometimes? What do you have called yourselves?
सभी अपना नाम
When all of you write your names, what do you write?
बीके
BK so and so, BK so and so, and you call yourselves Master Almighty Authorities.
और अपने को मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान कहते हैं।
All of you are those, aren't
सब
you?
मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान है ना बाबा पूछ रहे हैं।
Baba is asking.
जो अपने को मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान
Those who consider themselves to be Master Almighty Authorities, raise your hands.
है ना जैसी स्मृति आती है तो
The moment this comes in your awareness, all the rays of the Almighty Authority will be absorbed by the soul.
मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान है ना
So,
जो समझते हैं मास्टर
those of you, are you Master Almighty Authorities? Those of you who consider yourselves to be Master Almighty Authorities all the time, not just sometimes, raise your hands. All the time?
सदा
Baba says, all the time do you consider? Just be careful, think about it. Are you this all the time?
यदि एक सेकंड भी नहीं हुआ तो
Even if I'm not in that state of mind
कम हो जाएगी
for a second, then I'm not able to make that income.
इसलिए बाबा क्या कहते
And I'll be deprived from all these attainments. That's why Baba just emphasizes
हैं सोचना
this term, that is always, do I have that intoxication, or do I consider myself to be almost Master Almighty Authorities? The double foreigners are not raising their hands. If you are raising their hands, teacher, raise their hands.
सदा ऐसे नहीं
Are you this constantly? Don't raise your hands just like that. Only those who are constantly should raise their hands. There are very few. Forever, there are very few. Pandavas, raise your hands.
पीछे वाले बहुत थोड़े
Those who are sitting at back, there are very few. Not the whole gathering are raising their hands. Okay. If you are Master Almighty Authorities, then where do all powers go at that time?
सदा नहीं
Baba says, if you are not,
दीवार की शक्तियाँ उस समय
if you are Master Almighty Authority, where do all powers go at that time? A master is a master. A master is higher than the Father.
से भी ऊंचा होता है
So check, there is definitely something weak in the foundation of purity.
अवश्य प्यूरिटी की फाउंडेशन में कुछ कमजोर है
What weakness is there?
एक अव्यभिचारी
A purity means that unadulterated remembrance of the One, the unadulterated mind, that intellect, the unadulterated attitude, feelings.
अवश्य प्यूरिटी के फाउंडेशन
So Baba says there is definitely something weak in the foundation of purity. What weakness is there? Is there?
पे दे देता है बाबा
Baba just does the diagnosis and he gives the report. Is there any weakness in the mind? That is in your thoughts. Is there any weakness in your words or weakness in your actions? Is there any weakness in your dreams? Because
बाबा बताते हैं या स्वप्न में भी कमजोरी है
Because the thoughts, words, actions, relationships, and connections and dreams of a pure soul are automatically powerful.
और स्वभाव, मन, वचन, कर्म
Thoughts, words,
संबंध
actions,
संपर्क
relationships, and
संबंध
connections and dreams of a pure
कैसे
soul
होता है?
are they are automatically
स्वतः
powerful.
शक्तिशाली होता है। जब व्रत ले लिया,
Since you have made the vow of transforming your attitude,
कभी
why
कभी
should it be sometimes?
समय को देख रहे
You are
हैं,
seeing the time,
पूछ रहे हैं
and
बाबा,
Baba is
समय
asking, you are
को
seeing the time
देख रहे
and
हो,
hearing the call of the time and the
समय
call of the devotees and the call of the souls.
भक्तों की पुकार, आत्माओं
And
की
you have all made the
पुकार
lesson of suddenly
सुन
firm.
रहे हो। समय घंटी बजा रहा है, आह्वान कर रहा है,
The,
भक्त अपने इष्ट देव को ढूंढ रहे हैं और
the time is
आत्माएं
just
सुख शांति की अंजलि मारने को
ringing the
तत्पर
bell. The devotees are
और
searching for
अचानक
their
बाबा
favorite
का स्मरण
idols.
होता है।
You also hear the cries of the souls. You have
इन्फॉर्मेशन
also
मिलती
made the
है
lesson of this. It happens
अर्थात
uncertainly.
पवित्रता की
Therefore, the weakness in foundation means weakness in
अगर
purity.
कोई
If there are no good
शुभ
wishes and pure feelings
शुभ
in your words,
वाणी
if they oppose
पवित्रता
purity,
के
you can't experience the happiness of
तो भी
super sensuous
संपूर्ण
joy.
पवित्रता का जो सुख है, अतीन्द्रिय सुख, उसका अनुभव नहीं हो सकता।
This means the happiness of
क्योंकि
complete purity,
ब्राह्मण जीवन का
because
लक्ष्य ही
what's
है,
the aim of this Brahmin life?
ब्राह्मण जीवन का
The
लक्ष्य ही
Brahmin's
है
life
असंभव को
is to make
संभव
impossible possible. Such
इसलिए
souls
इतना
don't know the
बोलना शब्द
words.
नहीं आता।
To
संभव
the
से
extent you
संभव
have this, accordingly, you have this, you have that, they don't have as much as they should. They don't have this language.
तो कल अमृत वेले
So,
विशेष
tomorrow at Amrit Vilachak yourself,
अनेक
don't
अपने
think about others, just don't look at others, but think about
दूसरे को भी
yourself.
सोचना,
Check to
दूसरे
what
को भी
percentage you
देखना,
are fulfilling the vow of
फिर
purity.
अपने को चेक करना कि कितनी परसेंटेज में पवित्रता का व्रत निभा रहे हैं। मायने जानकारी नहीं, चाइना नहीं, मायने निभाना सीखना।
Baba says it's not about the desire, but you have to fulfill.
4 बातें
To what extent are you
चेक
fulfilling
करना,
the vow of purity?
एक
Check four things. What's your attitude?
दूसरा संबंध
Second,
संपर्क
good
में
wishes and pure feelings in
शुभ
your
काम,
relationships and
शुभ
connections.
काम। ये तो है ही ऐसा,
Don't think this one is always like that, anyways.
बाबा ने चुना है,
Baba has chosen,
बाबा ने अपना बनाया है,
Baba has made that soul belong to him, and that soul has also made Baba belong to
तो उस
him.
आत्मा के प्रति भी शुभ भाव।
So always have pure feelings for that soul
आप
too.
सबने अपने को विश्व परिवर्तक
Since you consider yourselves to be world
सभी
transformers,
विश्व परिवर्तक
are all of you that?
पूछ रहे बाबा,
Baba is
जो
asking.
समझते अपने आप को विश्व परिवर्तक
Those who consider themselves to be world transformers, can you raise your hand?
माना है अपने को विश्व
Have you
परिवर्तक
considered yourself?
कि बाबा मैं
Yes,
आत्मा
Baba.
विश्व
I, the soul, I am world transformer.
अपने को समझते हैं हम विश्व
So, do you consider
परिवर्तक।
yourselves to be world transformers? Raise your hands.
इसमें तो बहुत अच्छा हाथ
So,
उठा
you
है।
are raising your hands for this. You have raised your hands very well for this. Congratulations for this.
आप सभी से एक
However,
प्रश्न,
Bab Dada is asking all of you a question.
प्रश्न पूछे,
Should Baba ask you a question?
कैसा टीचर है हमारा
Look at
सुप्रीम
our
टीचर,
teacher, how supreme teacher
विद्यार्थियों से
is.
प्रश्न भी पूछ के करता है। पूछे
Baba
प्रश्न
also
बाबा,
asks approval to have the question asked.
जब आप विश्व परिवर्तक हो तो विश्व
So, since you are
परिवर्तन
world
की
transformers, then the five elements of nature
पांच
are also
तत्वों की
included in world
कृपा
transformation. You can transform those,
गुणों को परिवर्तन कर
but
सकते हैं,
can't you transform yourself?
तत्वों को प्रकृति को परिवर्तन कर सकते हैं और अपने को या साथियों को, परिवार को परिवर्तन
Can't you transform yourself, your companions, your family? World transformer means to transform everything, souls and nature.
प्रकृति को
So remember your promise.
परिवर्तन करना।
All of you have promised the Father this many times.
सभी ने बाप से वायदा कई बार किया है, लेकिन बाप
However, Bab Dada is seeing that time is moving very fast. The call of everyone is increasing a lot.
आ रहा है।
So, who are the souls who will hear the call and bring about transformation and uplift everyone?
तो पुकार सुनने
You are those same ones, aren't you?
और परिवर्तन करने उपकारी आत्माएं कौन है? आप ही हो ना। उपकार कौन करेगा? हम बच्चे ही
Who will uplift?
विश्व परिवर्तन
We children become world transformers, and we do.
बाप दादा ने पहले
Bab Dada told you earlier too, you will have to finish 3 expressions in order to be the one who uplifts others and uplifts the world.
को खत्म करना पड़ेगा। याद आ गए 3
So, do you get?
बनने के लिए बाप
So, in order to uplift others and uplift the world, you have to finish these 3 expressions.
कई बार साकार और अव्यक्त वाणियों में
These have been mentioned many times in Sakar as well as Avyakt Murli. Baba is asking, of course you know that, and you are master knowledgeful souls,
बाप दादा जान
and you are clever in knowing those.
सभी होशियार।
Bab Dada knows all of you are very clever.
पहला शब्द है
The first expression is Parachintan, which means thinking about others.
जो हमारे मन को मन की शक्ति को
This just depletes the energy.
पूरी तरह दूषित
This pollutes our mind.
कर एक पहला शब्द है
So, this is thinking about others. The second, looking at others.
पर तीसरा
And the third is the dictates of others, which is called Parmat.
कल के साकार महावाक्य एक कदम कदम श्रीमत पर
Yesterday, Sakar Murli says to follow
इन तीनों ही पर
to take every step as per Srimad.
उपकारी
So you have to finish all these 3 pars, and you will be able to become Par Upakari, that is the one who uplifts others.
नहीं तो थ्योरी और प्रैक्टिकल
It is these 3 expressions that become an obstacle. You remember that, don't you? It's not anything new. So tomorrow at Amrit Vela, check this. Bab Dada also tours around and he will see what are you doing.
वतन से तो दृष्टि और शक्ति और सकाश देता ही है बाबा।
Baba definitely gives that Sakash, that power, drishti from the subtle region.
क्योंकि अभी
Baba says, what are you doing? Because
समय प्रमाण उपकार प्रमाण
now, according to the time, according to the call, there is a need to give each unhappy soul a drop of happiness and peace by giving them Sakash with your minds. What's the reason for this? Bab Dada sometimes looks at the children all of a sudden to see what they are doing,
क्योंकि बच्चों से
because he has love for the children and he wants to return with the children.
बाबा उसको देखता रहता है।
Wherever the child is hidden, Baba will definitely look at that child.
कि एक बच्चा जिसने कहा मैं बाबा का बाबा मेरा बस
Even if the child has just said once, Baba is mine and I belong to Baba, so Baba definitely looks even at that child.
पर बाबा की दृष्टि
Baba's vision will definitely be on our way of thinking and the actions. What kind of thinking is mine and what kind of actions? So I, the soul, what kind of actions, what's my thinking is at every step. Baba will definitely have with video,
बच्चों से प्यार हो
because Baba has love for the children
के साथ जाना है।
and he wants to return with the children. He doesn't want to return home alone. You will go back with Baba, will you not?
प्यार से पूछ रहा है
Baba is asking with so much love. Children, will all of you go?
ये आगे वाले नहीं हाथ उठा रहे।
The ones sitting in the front are not raising their hands. Will you not return together? You are going to return together, are you not? It's because of all of you children that Bap Dada, your Dadis, your special Pandavas of the advance party are waiting. They too have a firm promise in their hearts because the souls of the the souls of the advanced party Dadis Baba is just waiting that let the child become karmatit and fly.
उतने आगे नहीं होते हैं, लेकिन महसूसता की शक्ति का अभाव होने के
So
कारण
Baba yesterday also in that Avyakt signal we heard that we may not be good in anything but still we just give the title or we feel ourselves to be the best. So Baba says here the power of realization itself has finished. That's why we are not realizing our original value.
साथ कर रहे हैं।
So Baba says that
उन्होंने भी दिल में पक्का वायदा किया है,
they too have made a firm promise in their hearts that we will all return home together. Not just a few of us, but all of us will return home together. So tomorrow at Amrit Vela, check yourself to see what's lacking. Is something missing in your thoughts, words, or actions?
वाणी की व कर्मणा में आने की। बाप दादा ने
Bap Dada toured around all the centers once. Should Baba tell you what he saw?
एक बार सभी सेंटर्स का
So Bap Dada toured around all the centers once. Should he tell you what he saw?
कमी की
What was missing?
तो यही दिखाई
He saw that bringing about transformation and putting a full stop in a second was missing.
फुल स्टॉप लगा। बातें अनेक हैं,
You can't tell what happens in the time it takes to put a full stop.
बातें आएंगी,
Bap Dada has already told you that. Definitely, we'll come across many things. The moment it comes, we should have the power to put a full stop.
जब तक फुल स्टॉप लगा
Bap Dada has already told you that in the last period, in the last moment, you will definitely have to put a full stop. However, what did he see? You have to put a full stop, but instead you put a comma.
एक लास्ट
You remember the things of others, thinking, why does this happen? What happens? You put an exclamation mark for that.
विस्तार से सामने
You have to manage in getting the essence from the expansion.
फुल स्टॉप है,
But Baba has also seen that
जाता है
you have to put the full stop, but you put a comma or exclamation mark for that.
में ज्यादा अंतर नहीं, छोटी सी
There is not much difference between the full stop or comma, but the result is
इसमें आश्चर्य
something which weighs a lot. Baba says you just remember the things of others, thinking, why does this happen? What happens? And we start putting exclamation mark on for that.
आश्चर्य की निशानी
So you are not able to put a full stop, but instead there is the punctuation of a comma or exclamation mark or a question, a queue of questions.
सारा काम अंतर जगत में होता है।
All this work happens in that inner world, in that mind and intellect.
शांत पूर्ण विराम फुल स्टॉप नहीं,
In my mind,
क्या आश्चर्य
am I able to put a full stop? Because I always come into the questions or put a comma. So we have to check.
अगर फुल
If you don't have the habit of putting a full stop, then your final moments that lead you to your destination will not be elevated, they will not be high.
अभी भी
This is why Bap Dada is giving you homework tomorrow at Amrit Vela. Check yourself, then you will have to change yourself.
खास कर अमृत वेले चेक करना और चेंज करना पड़ेगा। भूमि को फुल स्टॉप में
We have to change
तो अभी ये
from putting a comma or exclamation mark or raising questions to a full stop.
18 जनवरी तक सेकंड में फुल स्टॉप लगाने का
Baba says,
बार अभ्यास
repeatedly practice putting a full stop in a second, and on the 18th January,
समान करने
everyone has a lot of enthusiasm and to become equal to the Father. So on 18th January, everyone has to write a little note and put it in the box, writing down what your result has been till 18th. Were you able to put a full stop or was there any punctuation applied?
वहाँ और मात्राएं लग गई.
Do you like this? Do you? Nod if you like it. What should be used? You shouldn't use comma, exclamation mark, and a queue of questions.
करने वाला चिन्ह ये नहीं लगाना, बल्कि डॉट माना डॉट.
Baba says it's like full stop, stop.
फुल स्टॉप लगा वहाँ और मात्राएं लग गई.
So Bab Dada has a lot of love for you children.
पूछ रहे बाबा पसंद है कांदी लाओ.
Baba is asking, do you like? Nod if you like. Bab Dada has a lot of love for you children. He doesn't want to go back alone. So what would he do?
देखना
Now make fast, intense effort.
सत्य शिव और सुंदर स्वरूप में हर बच्चे
Baba wishes to see every child in his form, that is Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram.
कांदी लाओ क्योंकि बाप दादा का बच्चों से बहुत प्यार है. अकेला नहीं जाना चाहिए.
Baba doesn't want to go back alone, so what would he do? Now he tells children to make the fast, intense efforts. Being slack in your effort now will not bring you success.
प्योरिटी की
Purity is said to be a personality, reality, and a royalty. So remember your royalty.
अंदर का सब काम है लेकिन दिखाई बाहर से नहीं.
All the things will happen inside, but it's visible through our activities or on our faces. So remember your royalty. Even in your eternal form, you souls are special souls in your land with the Father. Just as special stars are sparkling in the sky, in the same way, you special stars are sparkling in your eternal form.
सितारा चमकते अनादि रूप में परमधाम का
So Baba says the eternal form, that is I, the soul star, sparkling in my land.
तो अपने अनादि काल की रॉयल्टी याद
So do you remember your eternal form of royalty?
का राइट.
How radiant.
फिर सतयुग में जब आते हो
So when you come to the golden age,
की रॉयल्टी याद.
so remember the royalty of the deity form. Everyone has a crown of light of their royalty on their head.
सभी के सिर पर
Eternally and in the beginning period, there is so much royalty.
तार से इतना बड़ा बड़ा आभा मंडल है.
Then come to the copper age, no one else has so much royalty as there is in your images.
फिर द्वापर में आओ.
And images are created of leaders, actors, and dharmatmas, that is holy souls, but worshipping and speciality of your images are very royal.
नेताओं
Everyone becomes happy when they see your images.
धर्मात्माओं के चित्र बनते.
They take so many blessings from the images.
नेता अभिनेता महात्मा
Just compare
नेताओं के चित्रों के सामने
all the politicians and the great souls. On one hand, you can just keep the pictures of the politicians or the great souls or the founders of the religions. On the other side, you can keep the idols of the deities or the images of the deities. Which one will have more value? So Baba says your images are very royal and people just take blessings from the images. So all of that happens with this, that is royalty of purity.
कितना भव्य दिव्य सुंदर.
So how magnificent or how divine, how royal
चित्र को देखकर ही सब खुश हो जाते.
our original form is.
चित्रों द्वारा भी कितनी दुआएं मिलेंगी. तो ये सब रॉयल्टी
So this comes with purity. The present time's purity
भविष्य में आया.
will determine your future
ब्राह्मण
reward.
जीवन का
So purity is the birthright of a Brahmin life. Any lack of purity should now end.
होना पूछ रहे पवित्रता की
Baba is asking,
होना
any lack of purity should now end.
किंचन मात्र भी
Baba says there mustn't be even a trace of impurity in our thoughts or dreams. We should not think, Baba, this will happen, I will have disinterest at that time, so this will happen, that will happen then. You tell Baba many very good things. Baba, don't worry, it will happen.
हो जाए.
However, This January, Bab Dada especially wants to make everyone complete in purity.
करना है। जो 18 जनवरी तक फुल स्टॉप लगाने का
Baba has given
संकल्प आज बाबा
homeworks.
को दे
That
रही
is the
हूँ
first one to keep a full stop on or before 18th January.
उठाओ सभी उठाओ क्योंकि सब बाबा के लाडले
Because all are Baba's long lost now found children.
लेकिन बाप दादा को जनवरी मास तक स्पेशल
So Baba is asking the second homework is to become completely viceless. That is, complete purity must be imbibed. Purity is not just celibacy. Even waste thoughts are impurity. Waste words, a form of wasteful words, which is also called bossiness or a trace of anger, are impurity.
व्यर्थ बोल लोभ के जिसको कहते हैं क्रोध का अंश लोभ है वह भी समाप्त हो जाएगी।
Make your sanskars of such purity that on seeing you from a distance, others are able to receive your vibrations of purity.
क्योंकि आप
The result of your purity is that of the soul being pure and the body also being pure. You attain double purity.
डबल पवित्रता प्राप्त है। जब भी कोई भी
Whenever any child comes here, what's the first blessing he receives from the Father?
सा मिलता है
Do you remember?
याद दिला रही
Baba is just reminding us.
याद है ना
What do we remember?
पवित्र भव
May you be pure and may you be a yogi.
या पवित्र उतना
So, to the extent you are pure, you will be a yogi. So, imbibe both things, purity and a full stop, and a yogi. Do you like it? Yeah.
पसंद है बाप दादा
Baba is asking. So, at Amrit Vela, Bab Dada will go on a tour. He will also tour around all the centers. Bab Dada can tour around everywhere in a second. So, this January, make a new plan for the Avyakt month.
इस जनवरी अव्यक्ति मास
Increase service with your minds and your stage with Avyakt actions and words.
सेवा मनसा स्थिति और अव्यक्त कर्म और वो
So, on the 18th of January, Bab Dada will see everyone's result.
मनसा स्थिति अव्यक्त कर्म और घोर इसको बना। तो जनवरी तो 18 जनवरी को बाप दादा सभी की रिजल्ट
He has love for you, doesn't he?
प्यार है ना जी बाबा
Yes, Baba. You have unlimited love for the children.
18 जनवरी
On the 18th January, from Amrit Vela, you only speak of things of love. All of you complain asking, why did Baba become Avyakt?
जाता है देही अभिमानी बन जाता है प्यार में हो जाती है सभी को लेना देते हैं बाबा व्यक्त है
So the father too is complaining, while being in your corporeal forms, when will you become equal to the father?
साकार में होते बाप समान कब बनेंगे वाज थोड़ा सा विशेष अटेंशन खिंचवा रहे हैं प्यार भी कर रहे हैं सिर्फ अटेंशन नहीं खिंचवा रहे अपने दिल की सारी बातें बाबा दिलाराम अपनी दिल खोल के
Baba just opens his heart and just presents his things in front of children. And how Baba is expecting children to become equal to the father. So today Bab Dada is especially drawing your attention a little. Baba is also giving you love. Not just drawing your attention. Baba has love too because he doesn't want even a single child of his left out. Check Srimad for every action. Check the Srimad that you have received for every action from Amrit Vela till night time. You are strong, aren't you? You are going to return together, aren't you? When we receive the daily routine, when we receive Srimad, we are strong, right?
चलना है
You are going to return together, aren't you? You want to return, don't you?
चलना है भाई
Those who would like to go with the Father, you can raise your hands. So,
अच्छा टीचर
raise your hands. Do you want to return, teachers? Those who are sitting at the back, raise your hands. Those who are sitting on the chairs, raise your hands. Pandavs, raise your hands.
नहीं छोड़ने वाले
Baba is not
करेंगे
Baba will not leave
हाथ
anyone.
उठाओ जो सारी
Baba
फिक्रें
says,
चला
just
रहे
raise your
हैं
hands.
उसको समाप्त कर रहे हैं, वाइंड अप कर रहे
Baba
हैं।
is just getting the essence.
तो समान बनेंगे तब तो हाथ में हाथ देकर चलेंगे।
You can only return
हाथ उठाते ही
hand
बाबा
in hand when you have become equal.
बस बाबा ने कहा ना 31 दिसंबर
Because on
बहुत
31st
होशियार है
December, we
हाथ उठाने
said
में,
that we are very clever in
याद
raising our
रखना बेटा
hands.
हिम्मत का एक कदम
Baba
और 1000
said, you
गुना
must have the
मदद।
courage to take one step, then Baba will give you 1,000 steps
समान
of
बनेंगे तब तो
support.
हाथ में हाथ देकर चलेंगे ना, करना ही है।
So
बनना ही है,
we must become,
लेकिन संकल्प करो।
have a determined thought.
15-20 दिन ये
This
दृढ़ता रहेगी,
determination lasts for 15 to 20
फिर
days,
क्या
then
करेंगे?
gradually a little carelessness
धीरे
creeps
धीरे
in.
बढ़ते चलेंगे।
So finish that
15-20 दिन
carelessness.
दृढ़ता रहती है,
Of course, when
फिर
Baba tells we
धीरे
always have
धीरे
determination for some
थोड़ा
time, then
अलबेलापन
gradually this
आएगा।
starts creeping in.
तो अलबेलेपन को
So we have to finish that carelessness.
ज्यादा भी ज्यादा देखा है।
It has been seen
एक
that full
मास
enthusiasm and determination last for a
पूर्ण
maximum of 1 month, then
लड़ता
after one
रहेंगे,
month,
फिर
a
एक
little
मास के
carelessness
बाद
begins.
थोड़ा थोड़ा अलबेलापन शुरू हो जाएगा।
What will you finish when this year finishes? Will you just finish the year, or along with the year, will you
वर्ष
finish
समाप्त
whatever
जाएंगे,
weakness there are in your
वर्ष के
thoughts, in
साथ
your
जो भी
dharana?
जिस संकल्प में भी धारणा की कमजोरी है उसको समाप्त करेंगे, करेंगे ना।
You will do this, will you not?
हाथ
You are not raising your hands.
कितने प्यार प्यार में सब हम बच्चों को
So
सालिग्राम बना रहे
Baba
हैं।
is making every child saligram.
जिस संकल्प में भी धारणा में भी कमजोरी है उसको
So
समाप्त
wherever there is a
करेंगे,
weakness in your
करेंगे
thoughts and dharana, you must change that. You must raise your hands.
ऑटोमेटिकली दिन में ये रिकॉर्ड
So
बजना चाहिए।
let there be
अब
this
घर
record. We now have to return
कौन
home.
सा रिकॉर्ड बजना चाहिए? अब घर
We now have to return
कौन
home.
सा रिकॉर्ड?
Automatically, this record must be playing in your
हमारा
hearts. You don't just have to return
परमात्मा
home, but also you have to come back to the
और
kingdom.
बाबा का
Acha,
स्वरूप
those who have come here for the first
आपकी
time,
आंखों के सामने
let there be that new world in front of your eyes.
राज्य में भी आना है।
Baba says it's not about going back home, but also you have to come to the new kingdom. Acha, those who have come here for the first time to meet Bab Dada,
खड़े हो
raise your hands. Stand up.
क्योंकि इतनी बड़ी सभा में दिखते नहीं है, दूर से दिखाई
So in
देते
such a
हैं, लेकिन
big
बाबा
gathering,
दिखते
Baba
नहीं।
cannot see.
थैंक यू,
So
बैठ
Baba
जाइए।
just asks children to stand
पहली
up.
बार आने
Thank
वालों
you.
को
You may sit.
विशेष मुबारक।
So special blessings from the heart of Bab Dada to the greatly pure souls,
हाँ, बजाओ बजाओ, अच्छे
those who
से
have
बजाओ।
come here for the first time. So a big round of applause to
ये
all
खड़े
the
हो,
souls, all the children who have
बैठने
come
की
here for the first time. So you have
क्योंकि
come late, but not too
शांति
late. But
वातावरण
always remember your blessing of making intense effort.
पास
You
में आने
definitely
वालों
have
को
to make
बाबा
intense effort. Don't
एक्स्ट्रा
say that
सपोर्ट और मदद
I will do it,
देकर
because Baba will
रहेंगे
definitely give the extra power, extra support to the children who have come last. So
करेंगे,
don't say that I will do it, it will
ये नहीं
happen. No,
करना,
you definitely do have to do it.
करना
Those who have come last have to go fast and then come
लास्ट
first.
को फास्ट और फर्स्ट टाइम। अच्छा, चार
So, Acha, special blessings from the heart of Bab Dada to the greatly pure souls from everywhere.
सारे महान और
So, we are great pure souls who are sitting. Love from the heart, and also congratulations
दिल का
for being merged in the heart.
और
Bab
दिल में
Dada knows that whenever he is to come, all the children from everywhere send love and remembrance through emails, letters, and many other facilities.
होती है। तो ईमेल या पत्र भिन्न भिन्न साधनों से चारों ओर के बच्चे याद प्यार भेजते हैं। और बाप दादा को सुनाने के पहले कोई देवे, उसके पहले ही सबके याद प्यार।
So before anyone gives Bab Dada those messages, everyone's love and remembrance reach Bab Dada, because the connection of the long lost and now found children who remember Baba reaches Baba very fast.
फास्ट पहुंचता है।
You meet Baba personally after 3 to 4 days, but the love and remembrance of truly worthy souls reaches Bab Dada at that very moment.
जो सच्चे पात्र आत्माएं हैं उनका उसी घड़ी बाप दादा के पास याद प्यार पहुंच जाता है। तो जिन्होंने
So those who remembered Baba in their hearts, those who don't have such facilities, their love and remembrance also reached Baba. So Bab Dada is responding to each child with multi-million fold love and remembrance.
पदम गुणा याद प्यार का रेस्पॉन्ड दे रहे हैं। हमारे ईमेल और पत्र का कितना महत्व है वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं, लेकिन किस भाव से किस स्थिति से
So the emails and letters, they don't serve any value until and unless they are sent with that
लाख ताक लगाओ।
pure love for Baba.
पुलिस स्टॉप
So Baba said we have to do the homework of two things: apply a full stop and imbibe complete purity. Let there be just one concern everywhere. Complete purity has to be spread in the whole Brahmin family.
ये बड़ा पुण्य है, छोड़ नहीं दो।
Baba says, give cooperation to those who are weak and make them pure. This is a great charity. Don't leave them alone and think they are like that anyways. They are never going to change. Don't curse them in that way. Perform an act of charity. We will demonstrate this by changing. We definitely have to change, increase their hopes. Don't make those who have fallen fall even further down.
सहारा दो।
Give them support, give them power.
तो चारों ओर
To all the fortunate children who are happy and who distribute happiness, lots and lots of love and remembrance and namaste.
बहुत बहुत याद प्यार और नमस्ते। हम महान आत्माओं
Be great souls.
स्टॉप लगाने की प्यारे बाबा को
Be the great souls who apply full stop.
याद प्यार
And those who have this constant thought like it's the time to go home. So we offer our love and remembrance and say good morning, namaste to the Baba, to the mother, father and Bab Dada.
वरदान।
So today's blessing:
चेकिंग करने की विशेषता क्या है?
may you make the speciality of checking your deep sanskar and become a great soul.
महान आत्मा चेकिंग करने
May you make the speciality of checking your deep sanskar and become a great soul.
बनाने वाले महान आत्मा।
So whatever thoughts you have, the words you speak, actions you perform, and connections and relationships you make, simply check, are these equal to those of the Father?
बाप समान है। पहले मिलाओ।
First of all, compare them, then make them practical. Generally, some souls also first of all have the sanskars of checking everything before they accept it.
फिर स्वीकार करो।
In the same way,
ऐसे
you are pure and great souls, so intensify your machinery of checking. So make this your deep sanskar, this is greatness.
इसे अपना निजी संस्कार बना लो। यही सबसे बड़ी महानता है। आज के महावाक्यों का
Today's slogan: to become completely pure and yogi is to give the return of love.
पूर्ण पवित्र और योगी बनना ही स्नेह का रिटर्न अर्थात सदा शब्द को अंडरलाइन।
We have to pay attention to this word, that is always. Today's Avyakt signal: in this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life. All adverse situations are coming and are going to come. All five elements will try very hard to shake you a lot in every direction.
कोशिश करें।
However, a soul who practices being liberated in life and the bodiless stage will remain unshakable and immovable.
अडोल पासवी ऑनर होकर सब बातें सहज
Such a soul will pass through everything easily and pass with honors.
इसलिए निरंतर
Therefore, you have to experience from now the sanskars of a constant karma yogi, a constantly easy yogi, and a constantly
निरंतर
liberated
मुक्त
soul.
आत्मा के संस्कार अभी से अनुभव में लाए। निरंतर कर्मयोगी, निरंतर सहज योगी, निरंतर मुक्त आत्मा के संस्कार अभी से अनुभव में लाए। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. The evening meditation and tomorrow's Amrit Vela will be at Conference Hall, and tomorrow's Murli class is at Diamond Hall.
और अभी दिल्ली शास्त्री नगर से आई हुई बच्ची रिमझिम एक डांस
The Rim Jim,
झलक
she's going to perform a dance, and she's from Delhi.
कहेंगे। एक अंगूठी मिली है जिस किसी की वो स्टेज के पीछे से आके ले लेंगे। और लास्ट में योग में कीर्ति शर्मा एक गीत भी प्रस्तुत करेंगी। आप प्रसाद
And Kirti Sharma, she's going to sing a song.
6 भाषाओं में गीत गाते हैं। आप लेखिका भी हैं, लोक
She's a
उससे पहले
writer and she has composed songs she has sung songs in 6 languages.
गा रहे हैं बहन कीर्ति शर्मा जी।
We have Sister Kirti Sharma ji.
गायिका हैं, ऑल इंडिया रेडियो में प्रसारण
She is a
होती हैं।
singer on All India
और
Radio.
बड़ा अच्छा
She has been singing songs in 6 languages since 25 years.
कवित्री हैं और अभी हमारे साथ
She's a singer and she's a
कल नहीं कल करेंगे अब करेंगे
poet.
कल नहीं अब करेंगे अब ये करने
The title is Let's Do Now, Let's Not Postpone to Tomorrow.
अब ये कर ले दृढ़ संकल्प, कल नहीं
A big round of applause to the sister who just sang the song. Let's remember Baba for 2 minutes. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Prakash Mani ji. One sun, one moon, one sky, one ocean, one earth. There is one sun, everything is one, not many. When we accept that we are all one, all conflicts will end. That state is called heaven. So now by getting united, we will establish heaven. We will all live in heaven. Then one sky, ocean, everything will become one. There will be no partitions. Then everyone's heart also will become one. This is my father, that's yours, no. All belong to the one father. Om Shanti, thank you.